Welcome back, everyone. This is episode 10. 3 episodes left before the killer wins. The killer wins it all. I didn't unmute this. The killer wins it all. We assume Satoru's gonna befriend girl number 2.
Did you mean 2 episodes?
Including this one, there are 3 episodes. I was in my right of head. Still champions.
Still champions.
Ready?
I guess.
Let's start.
Everyone, even me. So keep filling it, and you'll
Give us a
enrich
saying.
your life and others too. That's what life's about. Never forget that.
As I always say.
Give us one of those, Gaku. Hit us with your wisdom.
As I always say, let kids die.
Let kids die. You're all gonna die eventually, so fuck you. I quit. I quit my job.
He does the Nixon and walks out.
Yeah.
Someone to take the place of the kids that got away.
You'd imagine that's how that works. A killer isn't like, these are my only 3 victims.
And if they disappear, I'm done.
I'm done. I mean, I failed. And I go back to my life.
She's going to the bathroom.
Where a killer would be hiding.
Don't you stalk her into the bathroom.
Why is she taking so long?
It's been
Oh my God.
20 seconds.
Oh yeah, I have to get that fixed. There.
He's gonna be like, oh yeah.
So,
That one
you've
doesn't
noticed
work.
her
Sorry, that doesn't work.
to herself lately.
Sorry about that.
Actually,
Sorry,
Kate only
oops.
told me a little while ago.
It's Gaku.
It's Gaku. More title of the video that I don't know.
it says it's
Where's your
Gaku.
car then?
Yeah.
In the shop?
Whatever your happiest moment is today.
And now he's got me right where he wants me.
It's taking us to a fedora shop.
Fedora shop. So he can milady everybody.
Yeah.
Believe me, I do respect you. But if I can't satisfy my needs the usual way, I have to find an alternative.
The perfect murder weapon.
No one would suspect a basketball. That's a heavy basketball.
That is a heavy basketball.
It's not like it's hard to fill it with like water.
Yeah.
That's like
I
immediate.
wish I could
hypothermia.
stay. but I
Yeah,
have
pretty
so
much.
much
I mean, that was an icy river.
The killer wins. No one will call the cops on this scene
Nope.
of a car halfway underwater.
Nope.
What was that?
I don't know.
The car has been pulled out of
What's
existence.
that, kiddo? Thank you,
My mittens.
Satoru.
Kyle.
My mittens will save me. They'll keep me warm enough.
they'll keep him just warm enough to escape. The killer wins.
The killer wins.
The killer wins. The killer wins.
Or does he?
Who do you think's the killer? You still think it's
Yes, that
Gaku?
Yeah. I mean,
You still think it's the boyfriend's dad?
yeah.
The boy, what? The
Yeah,
fucking mom's
absolutely.
boyfriend?
The boyfriend's
I've said, fuck, dude. I've said the boyfriend's mom, and now I've said the boyfriend's dad. Fuck, dude.
Both.
Next one, it'll be the boyfriend's grandma.
It's both.
It's Gaku.
It's Gaku.
It's Gaku. Did
got away.
you figure this out, or did you never expect him?
But she just left.
It played in my head a few times of him being the killer.
But you trusted him. You wanted so you thought a few times it might be him.
Yeah.
But why did you never come to the conclusion that it was him?
I don't know.
You don't know. You
have
didn't
no
want.
clue.
You didn't want to believe.
Yeah, I guess that was the way. I guess that was the case.
You didn't want to believe
Just
it'd be
didn't want
him.
it to be
You
Gaku.
liked him.
Yeah, he's kind of a cool guy.
He had a lot of sayings, as I always say.
As I always say,
Basketball.
I like to murder children.
Basketball is the perfect sport for murder. I will say, nah. I'll save it till we finish the series. I guess. I'll save it till we finish the
Should.
series. Gaku did it.
Gaku did it.
What happened? Like
I think what happened is
here.
he passed out. Gaku pulled him out of the car and threw him into the river.
Why?
Because then he wouldn't be in the car.
Why? So how do you get the car out?
He didn't get the car out.
Gaku dived in there to. unseatbelt him and then chuck him back into the
Maybe.
river?
I don't know, man.
Don't-
Maybe he got out of the seatbelt
Don't
and he
bodies
fell out
what I
of
like
like
to
a
think-
cracked window.
What I like to think is the towing company just pulled the car out of the river. They're like, well, this kid's already dead.
This kid's already dead.
Just chucked him
pushed
back.
him in.
Just chucked him back in. That's what I like to imagine happened. I don't know what this is. He passes out
And then he's just in
and then he
the water.
falls back in. Interesting. I don't know what that is.
Strange.
The Masked Man.
The Masked Man.
He'll come to save the day.
No.
Yes. The mittens.
The mittens.
All right, what do you think happens? Do you think Satoru's dead? And now it's up to Kenya to save the day.
Oh man. I don't know.
I'd imagine it'd be Kenya, right?
Yeah.
Because
I mean, my first thought was his mom.
his mom solved the murder of his child,
Yeah.
of her child. She'll go back in time.
She gains the revival power.
Yeah, and then she goes back.
She was high school friends with Gaku.
Yeah.
And that's when his murdering spree actually began.
Yeah. So first, do you think Satoru is dead?
Yeah,
He's
I
dead.
think so.
He died. He got away with it.
Yeah.
So now you think it falls onto the mom.
I think, yeah. Because, I mean, that's the first person that would
See, my mind
be
went,
most inclined.
I guess I went straight to Kenya because it was like the whole like kid adventure thing, and I was like, oh, Kenya, he's now the one who's in charge. Because Hiromi, that's his name, right?
Hiromi?
Yeah.
Yes.
And the other
It
one,
is.
Aya
Aya.
Nakanishi. If I remember her last name, I can remember her first name.
I remember Hiromi because hair on me. That's what's
that's what's
that was
keeping
my connecting.
that's what's keeping his name in your head. Okay.
Hey.
For me, Aya Nakanishi kind of just like rolls off the tongue. I'm like, if I can remember one of them, I'll remember both of her first and last name.
Yeah.
So Satoru's dead.
Satoru's dead.
Gaku,
I
he
think.
walks into the distance, and instead of an explosion, it just freezes into an icicle. We don't know what this weird splash was.
Don't understand that.
Is it real?
It might not be.
Is it the revival? Is it like some weird revival metaphor?
It could be.
I mean, I guess. Because it went straight to all these clips.
Yeah, and then like
The clips are broken.
They're breaking because he's dying.
He's dead.
Those are his memories splitting. They gone.
I feel as though this is like lack of memories. Even for like a 9-year-old. It's like this is like his entire life.
Technically, that's still the memories of the 29-year-old, isn't it?
I guess it technically, yeah, it's
Because
technically...
he would still have the...
It's technically all of his memories. You'd think it'd be like a giant cluster of reels.
Maybe there's a lot in the middle. You don't know.
I feel as though like this is like you can make this with like a movie reel. You can make this shape with like an average movie reel. So Satoru's dead. Gaku is free. You think it's now the mom's adventure.
Mom's adventure. She's going to go stab him.
Do you think the other kids are safe? Do you think the kids are now safe? And it's now a mom versus Gaku? Or do you think...
I think he might still hunt some kids.
Or do you think it's like the mom takes the place of Satoru now having to figure out the murders?
Yeah, I think it's more that. But it's a little bit easier for her because she kind of has connections with everything.
Right.
What
the fuck is this?
I don't know.
Those look like
like milk,
bottles.
like little milk.
I guess they do kind of. I was looking at it like it was like a little spout, like a soap thing.
It could be. It could be like a place where they wash their hands.
It's definitely
or something.
where water is.
Yeah, because that's a grate.
Yeah. Or it's like a little tile floor to like catch the water.
Yeah.
Make sure it doesn't go everywhere. What the fuck is this? Like this cannot just be filled with water.
It could be.
That's like so unsanitary. If it's just
shove a kid in there.
Just like wash your hands in like this like vat of water that never gets replaced. I don't know what this is.
I don't know either.
That confuses me. So you think murders still happen?
Murders still happen.
But it's the mom's job.
It's mom's job.
Any final thoughts?
No.
That is it. That is going to do it for episode 10. This was 10, right?
Yeah.
10, episode 10 If you liked the video, be sure to like it. Subscribe if you're interested in more content like this. If you want access to the full reactions, go over to Patreon. You'll get everything there. You can binge them, get access to everything. Listen, I confuse myself sometimes. But for now, that is going to do it. Until next time, bye-bye.